Today I came to have a conversation. I'm not sure who I'm here to have a conversation with today, but I've got the feeling that there's someone out there that needs to hear what I'm going to say today. To go before you're ready means taking leaps, taking steps in faith, and trusting that what you hope for is actually going to happen. This means that despite feeling uncertain, unprepared, or afraid, you still take action. This can be scary at times, but I've seen, just speaking from experience, there's growth that can be found in building the plane as you're flying it. Oftentimes, we try and wait for the perfect moment when the perfect moment is the present moment. What's going on, everybody? I'm Wisdom Morris, the lead speaker here at Wise Wednesday, where we focus on encouraging, motivating, and developing the mindset of those who feel like life has been beating them down. And today I came to have a conversation. I'm not sure who I'm here to have a conversation with today, but I've got the feeling that there's someone out there that needs to hear what I'm going to say today. For each Wednesday, I ask God, give me the topic that people need to hear. Tell me what they need to hear this week. And go before you're ready was the phrase that kept coming to my mind. Let's start out by breaking down what it means to actually go before you're ready. To go before you're ready means taking leaps, taking steps in faith, and trusting that what you hope for is actually going to happen. This means that despite feeling uncertain, unprepared, or afraid, you still take action. This can be scary at times, but I've seen, just speaking from experience, there's growth that can be found in building the plane as you're flying it. Before I became an entrepreneur, I was a person that really suffered from analysis paralysis. I wanted to make sure I crossed every T and dotted every I before I made a decision. Mainly because I had a fear of failure, but also put too much value in the opinions of others at that time as well. I talk a lot about it in the Just Do It speech, but sometimes we need that reminder that it's okay that we don't have everything figured out and that we don't need the permission of others to get started working on our dream. I want to share a few reasons why you should go before you're ready and hopefully encourages you to step out of that analysis paralysis phase. The first thing I would share with you is that the perfect moment doesn't exist. Oftentimes, we try and wait for the perfect moment when the perfect moment is the present moment. I'm sure we've all heard the saying that the best time to start investing was yesterday. The next best time is today. And that reigns true with your dreams as well. I've always had a vision of working for myself full time, but that goal used to be working for myself by the age of 35, which I was very vocal about with my former employer. But then I started to think about and reflect on the effect of compound interest. I took that leap of working for myself by age 25, and in 10 years I'll be 35, and I can only imagine my development as a business owner with 10 years of experience versus if I would have just started 10 years from now. The next reason why you should go before you're ready is that action conquers fear. Fear is something that is inevitable, but it's totally up to you how you respond. There's actually this part in your brain called the anterior mid-cingulate cortex that is activated and expands as you do things you don't want to do. In other words, your mind capacity grows as you do things out of your comfort zone. I used to hate doing things out of my comfort zone, but now I purposely do things I generally wouldn't do. Whether it's introducing myself to the prettiest girl in the room or knocking on the door of a scary looking house, I've seen my growth continue to grow in my fear going away because I've taken more action. The last thing that I would share with you is that the universe rewards action takers. What I mean by that is that the more you put into something, the more likeliness that you're going to get a return out of it. You get what you give. I'm in a business where I'm very active where I have to do something in order to get something back. I can't go to sleep or take a vacation and still get paid for my business. But when I look back on my biggest deals, they came and just fell in in my lap. I was literally in the right place at the right time. But I wouldn't be at the right place or the right time if I wasn't taking action. Taking action helps you be in the right place at the right time. In closing, what I would share with you is that if you're that person that needed to hear this, I encourage you to just take that one small step today. Make the call, start the business, ask the girl out, or whatever it is that you need to do to make sure you're showing yourself progress. Because in reality, you don't need to be fully ready. You just need to start. Have a great week.